Hello. I am beset on all sides at the moment. I am fully surrounded. I'm under attack. A curious boy wants some coffee. He's trying very hard to sneakily go for it. It is not sneaky at all. Alright, but alright, let's try to get a GAC done. For my mains, I was an RE player for a good long time. And by good long time, I guess I mean like 2 months. Jinx Kate, I just swapped over to. And I think is very, very underrated at the moment. Alright, boys, what the fuck are we doing here? What is this? Why are you all suddenly obsessed with coffee? Alright, I posted pretty much all the air on the bottom front, and I actually got some holds. But let's do the round, and then we'll talk about my side later. Given time. It's another 300. We have done this exactly once, and it was fucking rough last time. We won. But it was a fight to remember. In REK, actually REK. So when I was playing REVI and Killing came out, REK is what I played for a little bit. It's an alright team. It's just, yeah, I don't even necessarily like playing zoners. It's more so just the fact that people think it's bad, and I think they're wrong, is like compelling me to play it to prove them wrong. All right, what we got going on here? What are we doing? Guys, what are we doing here? All right, a war is now about to break out of my desk. This is happening. Okay. Boys, what the shit? Okay, they are genuinely fighting on my keyboard. This is not... Guys. You chuckle fucks. I am fighting for my damn life out here. Why am I... Oh, because I both won? You... Okay, are we okay? The fight is moving. Go get him, champ. Fucking starting an NS versus Java fight. Fight immediately breaks out on my left hand. secret to max banners if you need them. It's kind of tricky. You have two options, and neither of them are necessarily assured. It starts with slamming revive, and then either you go, like, depending on who you revive, either you try to hit Talisman Mass. Well, fuck. That's the worst case scenario. The fact that Jabba was about to take a turn as we were about to have to try to dismount made that a lot trickier as well. Basically, you look at the health bar in the top right, you try to time against the turn before Jabba was going to die. So where I stopped there was technically correct, but it was actually a little bit too late. It was a squishier Jabba that I'm used to. But yeah, basically you either try to Talisman Mass revive, or you let Jabba die to play to get full protection. I don't know if there's any in theory past that. It would be very tricky to get anything more than that. We talked about it like a couple of months ago, but honestly, set 25 has kind of erased that knowledge from my brain. I know it's on my YouTube channel somewhere, whatever we last talked about it. I would just have to go track that down. Alright, I have my doubts about this. Tom Ford took my 5v5 at Bad Batch versus Hondo counter, tried it in 3v3 and has found success, and I know some other people have tried it and found success. I'm still a little bit skeptical. It feels to me like there are more moving parts than the early results would indicate. But welcome in. Why would I not invest Bad Batch for opportunities if not for this? What's a little bit of risk? I'm thinking we just try to go for the early reset just to try to get him online a little bit sooner. We do need to make sure Wrecker doesn't have a bad time. Support protection. Wrecker actually getting to play the video game. Crosshair actually getting to play the video game. Good old accuracy plus R10. R10 Wrecker so far is holding a very steady. The point that we might actually be able to just greed a little bit. Let's go ahead and greed out a second snipe. Grab another armor shred. He is gone. I do not have snipe available. This is bad. I think we're gonna have to reset. Yeah. I should have sniped. I was coping there. Okay, so the second snipe was perhaps hasty. Yeah, the two supports bouncing. It might be a skill issue on my part. Hopefully he could just ult and we could try to stack reset, but otherwise this is probably cooked. It was winnable. It was possibly a mid-issue. We need him to ult. We are close, but I don't know if we're gonna have enough damage for Hondo. Yeah, as I thought. We just because when we reset, he had all those armor shreds. We didn't get as many stacks on the second attempt. Close, painfully close. Okay, so it works. It's real. You just probably don't snipe twice. Take that. Yeah. Part of my concern with that fight was like what happens if the Vayne dies too easily. The second snipe kind of caused me to run into that just by not having the snipe ready for Hondo. But like if that was an R7 Vayne, I actually think we would have run into the exact same issue. The problem with this counter is you kind of are depending on your opponent to have a competent Vayne. And if he does not, you are at the mercy of the stealth bounce. So for today, we would have won this if I had not double sniped on Vayne. For the future, we can run this, but I do think I am correct that if the Vayne looks lacking, probably should stay away, or at least second guess. Okay. Well, I'm happy with that result. I'm gonna be honest, I did zero planning for this week offensively. I am not happy with where I am at with 3v3 right now. I have zero sense of identity for what I want to do. I know people were yapping about Treya, but I don't know if I feel entirely confident in that. Also, Nihilus... Okay, Nihilus is modded. I'd feel a lot better with that one here, to be honest. Is it ever saw Guerrera? The problem is they might actually be able to take down the summon and then with lack damage output until people like Leia come along. I can try this. Don't have any support health left. Not the Mace Alpha Strike against Maul. I have not watched any streams or seen any fights. I don't know what people are reporting works or does not work. I mean, I do have Mace. I could try it. I believe I also sped up Temple Garden. Yes, he is at 270 now. I mean, Mace is what we've been doing with those Quran. Like, it does do more. If that's what y'all want to see. You want preload? Not really sure we have. I've just been using those before. I have a bit of sun armor pen. Payload it's cooked. I mean, would it also be handcuff sensitive? If this is what you all want, so be it. I still kind of hate him being captive, personally. Anytime that I've gone for the person who's handcuffed, it's gone fucking awful, yeah. Like, you just get perma stuck on the investigation. Attacker D-speed health. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Holy shit. The temple guard. Yeah, that shit is a problem. I don't think we won this. Yep. That does not shock me. Mace against non-mall? Sure. I mean, the Acolyte shit breaks at this point, right? So the team is good, but not capital G good? Perhaps? I mean, Jocasta setting Maul's health to 65 would surely be lovely, right? I would like to believe. Although they do block revives, we would get the healing immunity on them. Do we ever care more about attacker? I don't think so. We'll see. This will be ugly. She's kind of just shooting the man. I don't know that Luminara needed to be here. We might have just been fine. Okay, I do kind of need to take stock here. That is 2 drops for science. We are 1 drop. We're at 50. We are at plus 10. We were at plus 30. Plus bleed. You missed science. What happened? Bad Batch 2 very nearly beat Hondo. It should have been a win. It will be a win in the future. Bad Batch 2 beats Hondo in W3. And then I tried Mace against Stranger Starkiller Maul, and it went about how I expected. You get a kill, and then it all crumbles. What did I clean it up with? Starkiller was dead, and I just cleaned it up with KB Joe. It was just Stranger Maul. Pretty sure if you use Maze S2 first, then Starkiller is winnable. I don't think that makes any difference. The only difference it possibly makes is letting Temple Guard use his other move first, and I don't know that that really changes that much. Alright, this is Boba Asajj, but not the good Boba. It is a BH300 with the IG88. The problem wasn't Depa wasn't able to ignore taunt. The problem was they got to play the video game, and we did not last long for the world after that. The issue is not the issue. Hello. Am I just doing this? Apparently people have moved the fuck off from this, but what do I know? It's what I get for not vibing with E3 this season. Doesn't really matter what I do on this turn. This is just max level charge, I guess, right? If she basics again, she does not because she has days. I wonder what it is that causes such specific variance on this fight. There are some fights where I get to poke Hondo early. There are some fights... Or is it just the cooldown increase? But there are some fights where Ray just gets to one-shot Hondo as well. Which I actually don't consider to be a good thing. Because he's revivable. It might just be the CDI. Typically do this to Anglos and bring Hux. The only fights that I see that get less than a R57 are the fights that bring Hux, because Hux usually seems to die. Could be a skill issue on their part, but seems like a liability. Could just be that you can mod him to survive. Yeah, that might just get you there. Nah, fucker. How to target her without fail? Well, you're living in fairy tales because my SLK got drilled this time. So what the hell is this? I'm sitting on a lot. What's top wall? Mace, CLS, the Bad Inquisitors, Mandos, Zoripo. Okay. BBB. I'm gonna say BH, JMM, DLS. I don't even remember what else was up there. Zoripo, Bad Inks, Mandos. Okay. We have quite a roster. Where are we using Stormtrooper Luke? Not a good matchup because of the protection disruption, I would imagine. No, Stormtrooper Luke would be a horrible choice here. The protection disruption shuts off your entire game plan. Does he do vulnerable? I want to say I remember being somewhere, but that might be in TWN. Alright, just rough head count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 power teams, 10 power teams, 11, 12. We were holding a lot. They do get the 20% preload, right? Who is this? Malgus? Malgus you might prefer to have for back wall. They are going to have the bonus protection. See, this has actual proper stats. I have some reservations, because unfortunately, he is not downsped. I was not thinking about the fact that this would be playable today. I have DVD modded for others, like for his own team, but not built for this sort of occasion. You do not fracture without Empire, right? Yeah. Hello. Bring your dad to work day. The thing works. Asher, thank you for the sub, man. I ran the pony. I did. And you know what? It actually felt pretty good. That Darth Vader AoE did 300k. At what point does funny become real? Because a Relic TV is good. He is only Relic 7. The number can only go up from here. Does anyone know what her first turn is? Is it the assists or is it this? That's what I thought. I feel like I asked Barb that 3 months ago, got an answer, and promptly forgot. There is a PSP that would really like to try CLS here, man. They're both attackers, right? As I recall. Yes. I mean, problem is crit damage is dog shit here. Yeah, I don't hate this. I mean, this is the J-Malk run, that's the problem. I would really like LSTM, to be honest. We do not have many crowns at this point, at this juncture. JML has options, man. Fuck it. He can go fuck himself. What's up? I did not get the TM removal. Unskilled player. Alright, we need to stop fucking around. Asajj Mason, TM Armin. Didn't ask. I'm asking for solutions, not problems. Alright, am I just spending some actual shit here? I guess. Honestly, for how the JKL fight went, I went the other bounty hunter team because I figured it was more of a softball, but that shit actually won so handily. So I saw, yeah, but I don't want to spend Saw here. Saw's overkill here. This is partially why I hate the W3 right now, is the valuations are all just fucked. Everything is overkill or underkill. I mean, if the answer is just put all the B teams in the bag and just turn everything down, like, I can fucking spend Saw here and go for the win. I hate it. I don't want to use Saw here. It's boring. But for offense is where they belong. I just figured I would give them one complimentary round of defense posting. It's so much power. It's a leave wasted on defense. The AI will not use them to their max potential. All right, what are we doing here? He would be the easiest first pickup, I guess. Hey, was that 1.2 mil? That was definitely 1.2 mil, correct? 600k times 2. Okay. What? What in tarnation? This team has no dispelling, does it? You may have had some influence on this. He reached out to me asking if I wanted any testing. I said, no, thank you, please. I just want normal GACs. I thought immediately didn't get a normal GAC. That's cool. Alright, Dre D2O is kind of ass. And that 3PO thing is kind of ass. It's probably just a normal CLS team. Alright. My read is I don't see a reason why this doesn't just work. Blessings on Morgan. Although, okay. What is our reton condition? Because there could still be a window. This is it, right? This is it, and then other allies getting hit, but if the taunt so happens to drop, maybe we'll get hit. That shit is kind of ass, perhaps. Wait, is this the taunt? I thought it was. Does she not manually taunt ever? Do we just do Rex first? Not that, you know, it wouldn't be unpleasant to get, like, cat nuked, but But Rex, there's only one clone, so Rex is barely gonna stack either. Neither are gonna stack for shit. They both kind of suck. So who the hell do we prioritize first? Rex because he's easy, I guess. Is it not? Oh, the TM block is only for JMK lead. I forgot. I was wondering. So we can gain TM then too, right? I guess. Doesn't this make her taunt? Something makes her taunt. Okay. Dick move. Morgan, I called E to assist. A 5 and then a 7. Yeah, I know it's whenever you reactive stealth, but I was pretty confident there was some other. Is it that her bow makes people stealth? There's something. I was pretty confident that one of her buttons ended up resulting in a stealth. The target makes playable defense on the weakest target other on taking SLI stealth for one turn, but that's not really what I was thinking of. Where I don't know, it's something. Like the basic technically makes what I said true, but it wasn't what I had in mind, so I don't count it. But there is something. I don't know what it is. Like this would have been such a fun Saw fight, man. I really wish I had Saw here. This is the biggest thing that's driving me crazy about pulling teams to offense and everything right now. Everything, it just feels bad. So he does gain hatred. Maybe it's a JML angle here. I fucked around too much that I don't know if I can do Scene on Bane now. Um, Okay, I look to be up by roughly 22 banners right now, so we can. Assuming it would be fine. I feel like I used one of these last time. But I guess not. Holy shit. I mean, this would be bad, but I don't think it's enough damage. I know that this makes us take more true damage because of the offense gain. Hopefully it's fun. GM basic faces non-tank plus allies to stealth. That's not it, or does it work out a turn and so Morgan Mass calls or which causes it with triple effects? It's been so long since I actually read their kits that I know the outcomes, but I don't know why it happens, is basically where it's at. Works out a turn, so that must be why. I would really like to relink, but she's threatening to ult. Double one almost just died. What in the fuck? Why? How? I don't know if I've ever seen the AoE seemingly do a remote amount of damage, let alone what I just witnessed. That is some shit. Okay. Whatever you say, boss. JML, JMK, Bane Floater, Kippy Joe, Healercron. We're headed to Healercron Hell, aren't we? Alright, we can begin to consolidate from here. 21 minutes though, we gotta move fast. You can science or you can speed, but you cannot science plus speed. Continues to be the eternal rule. Honestly, would this shit be so bad here? Tank assists, acting as a pseudo Ahsoka, that shit sounds pretty alright to me. Hi, Buzzy B. What is up, my dude? It is 5's Datacron. Should I Shien to fucking GK? Look at me. I am the Ahsoka now. It's incredibly stupid. I love it. More shreds. More shreds. Alright, that's probably enough. I would... Oh wait, you're immune to negative effects right now. Fucking my bad. I'm so sorry. Alright, not having the Ahsoka cleanse assist is perhaps a step down. -1 banner. Still, that was kind of fun. I enjoyed that. I have to imagine there's a non-zero chance that we could just get fucked here. Is a JML an incorrect choice? Is the sane option more in this direction, perhaps? Seems plausibly reasonable. I mean, it's a lot of debuffs for Treya. Also, this is perhaps correct. What with the 300 club? Problem is they pop hatred. Whatever, if this horse is the round, I did it for science. This doesn't assist call against Seth, right? As I recall. Them going before Athana was kind of fucked for us, because now Hatred will let him play the video game as prescribed. Just kidding, apparently. He was not in the mood. Why did he not play the video game as prescribed just now? Good question. He has Hatred again? Am I forgetting something? Does he get Hatred every time? EP... I'm forgetting crucial information. I don't remember if he has Get a Chance. Weird. Yeah, we just don't have pop access yet. We are waiting. Oh no. Well, I say oh no. It's probably fun. Caused a problem and offered a solution simultaneously. You did alright in my book. Well, now we have a JML floating for various assorted activities. Alright. Head count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-ish. 7, 8. We need to move fast. How are we doing this? You are kind of the biggest pain here. This, I assume, is just Balin. I don't know how any of these teams match up. I'm used to using weaker shit here. I hate playing like this, man. I hate it. This feels like it's possibly overkill. Like, I understand it's, hey, they fear you. Just put it in the bag, man. I am just realizing I am built for health, and remembering that we do not gain percent health. I thought we did. We do. Why did we not? Hey? I thought, right, where the fuck is my protection? Protection machine broke early game. It's fine. Okay. The time for thinking is rapidly coming to a close. It's really just a question of which team should have to deal with the handcuffs. We do have Darth Revan now. That is a benefit in all this. Oh my god, the Foresight goes away now. They said it could never happen. Why am I inflicted with doubt? Only they should be allowed to be inflicted with doubt. Well, RIP. Revan, both light and dark, is somehow my least favorite in modern times. That character just needs like a 40k bulk lift. Like, it doesn't need to be a Namagronda. It doesn't need to be kit functionality. Just like, Jesus Christ, what, this character is the most understated. I guess that was the theory at the time, right? He's super squishy. He was just like the first guy to learn how to read, more or less. Hopefully, this is not some massive blunder, for I do not have time to read. It all just sucks, man. All right, fine. DV without DV Crowd is assuredly a bad idea, right? Just so we're on the same page. It's fine. They gain 13 heal over times just to make life simple. What's up, Tess? We're coming in hot. Did a bit too much science. Why did you solo self-revive? I thought that wasn't a thing. I do need to lock in. No, you do not. I'm sorry, bud. We're gonna hang out in a bit. Don't both sides work? I don't think it was that bad of the transformation, right? That I recall. Alright. Hopefully my math was correct. Yes, it was. Exactly as calculated, too. Alright. Good games to Uncle Chow. Good games to Tarful and Afra. I do not know what was used. I can ask them. How do I spell Tarful? It's 2 Fs, I think, or 2 Ls. I'm everything out. Tar. 2 Fs, that's right. Let's see. Tankron here, Sporkron here. I don't feel too strongly about either choice. Like, I feel like maybe it should be flipped. Well, not Tank on Afra, but like, I mean, Tankron Zalbar helps. Like, we want Zalbar to be assisting a bunch, so like, it can't be that bad. But I also think Supportcron is a pretty good thing to be doing, unlike almost every team that has had a Healercron. Fuck, man, I'm sad about the Bad Bash fight too. I had quite a few screw ups today. This, I don't know if I believe it was a screw up. Also, fucking A, man. I'm just pulling Squatter right up. Let's just, I don't know, who? Luke? And, wait, does, I know the speed reduction doesn't happen. Does it? Okay, we don't give a fuck about the speed reduction. That's fine. Just show me. What am I checking? A rerun of what I did earlier. You will know it when you see it. No, do I really have no speedless spots? What the hell, man? All right. Just for the fuck of it, I guess. There was no reason to do LSTM in 3v3 because of Anakin got a bonus turn and then Luke got a bonus turn, so both would be overridden. But here it would make sense, right? Surely. Hello. Problem is, doing all the AoEs and shit gives them all charge. Hondo's not the best sandbox does for this. They are too fast. I just wanted to see the man play the video game once. Too much to ask. We already have JKL lead twice in the man sells a booth. Did he get demodded somehow? Why? From what? I don't think I remoted anything yet. I didn't finish the Afro loadout. He Okay, does Hunter like bounce back to the team and I'm forgetting? He must. Rat. Control F Sith. I mean, the Sith enemy's days for 2 turns, sure. But he's still, like, should still be, like, 300 speed. He's 321. You mean to tell me that somehow 321 just failed to reach? Also, by the way, he did 300k AoE with a speed set. Not bad, right? At Relic 7, of which he is now almost 8. I don't know. That shit might actually be kind of real. Alright, him. No, I have to fucking plan around the... When is that coming? How much time do I have? Because I am not prepared. But sort of do anything to slow down killing Palpatine? I think you should not post it on defense. I think they printed Maz Kanata. Yes, but that's no fun. Well, then you should have at least posted Vader Front. You can't really do that without it looking suspicious, but at the same time, I'll be honest, I probably would have given it anyway. Like, Maz into LV is just quite convenient. Because Savage isn't going to do shit for you. He's also going to get one shot. Is he not? It all ends the same way. Protection ignoring a 300% offense plus % health damage Ethano AoE. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you're gonna say fuck Maz, you should not stack eggs in one basket. That is like, if you're gonna stack eggs in one basket, absolutely, you should at least be trying to play the bait game up front. But then even then, I still would like, because what if they call the bluff, right? What if they just kill LV with something else? You're still giving them a 2-for-1. I don't really know how I feel about EP, DVD, and 3v3. I think I'm a little bit skeptical. But like, okay, let's say I am skeptical. JKL DVDE. I don't know how high that reach is gonna go. But like, I think that's a semi-real team. Like, I unironically kind of respect it. I don't know if I would post it on defense. Well, certainly I would have posted on defense, I don't think. Especially now with how if people were posting heavy and I was looking for a cheeky 15th team, that would not be the worst option, I think. You would think it's pretty easy to shut off, but right, it's just the right place, the wrong time. I could see it being annoying. But yeah, when you stack eggs into one basket for a faction that has a Apex Predator right now, you are survival horror. Like, yeah, that's really what it comes down to. I don't know you really have any outs for it either. Your arts out. Your what the fuck? I was gonna make a joke like Sith Grit, but I don't even think that's true because it's still just 30% offense. Like Savage lead plus defense modding is like kind of copium, but not really because it's still the expose problem. I mean, the expose has got taken off on 2 people. Savage would maybe think, well, that it would really come down to, see, if it was Savage there, I would have given up more TM before Athano went, which would be worse for me because I have kicks modded to go before Maz. If my turn order was like Maz Ithano kicks, I don't know that there's much you could do there if you aren't just like actively going first. But we have LSDM. Well, it's not LSDM though. It's auto speed, right? There's no DSDM. So it's a race between the pirates and the Trey side. But just like fuck Healercron, man. Like right, like that's the undertone of this is until Healercron goes away, it just even if you can get your sit to survive once, there's no healing back. It's just locked healing ability. You lose so much damage with that Palpatine lead. My Darth Vader did 300k AoE. Like, the thing to keep in mind... This still gets triggered. Everyone is debuffed, so he gets the extra damage. Everyone is stunned, assuming that you choose a solid matchup. So you get the second instance of damage. Like, DVDE with JKL lead, triggering Jedi Anakin to give you the immediate speed reduction, is like, it started off as funny haha joke, but it is decently saucy, right? Most contexts that you use JKL lead, unless you're using like JML, you don't get the speed reduction until they were already about to take turns, which means that the speed reduction is usually not that good. Getting a start a battle bonus turn speed reduction, especially if it's a matchup where your stuns go out and stay landed, is kind of fucked. And it's not as funny in 3v3 just because you only get 2 Jedi, but like they did pretty okay for themselves. Even before DVD1, right? Like the DVD AoE only needed to do 1 proc damage on 2 people. Now, granted, it wasn't the craziest bounty hunter team. Like if it did the Asajj fight, it would have taken a lot more time to get through. Alright, he messaged me back. Alright. Tarful, he started off with Bad Batch 2. Oh yeah, but his a little bit under Relic. He said he got stuck on Zalbar. Okay, I'm not gonna read too much into that. He started off with Saw. My modding is insane. He was tickling Afra. The taunt was annoying, but I could get around it. Something he could do to damage Afra. I managed to get out BT and a little timeout. Good play. And he thought Balin would work fine to clean it up. A Balin with a Hackercron. Nope, even Shinbig did nothing to Afra. That's when he looked and saw the damage modding on her Jesus. So he cleaned it up with Savage, Darth Nihilus, Talon. Alright, this tab has been sitting open. Shall we? Impromptu little fuck around test stream. That is fun. That I will read a little bit into. It's gonna be a fun shout on the Tazbot. Okay, see, the thing that's fascinating here is he used Balin. Balin has a pretty robust amount of armor shred. Because, so the effort that I have for this week is... Also, do we need audio tools for this? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe not. We can do this in game. The effort that I have for this week is she's got it on. She is doing it. Right? She's got the 75% armor plus the 200% reduction, and then she starts stacking up armor on potency after that. So there's a very weird, fascinating thing to try to read from this, which is I wonder if she is getting so much armor that like Balin armor shreds. She just fucking Luke Cage it out. She was just bulletproof. It was just like 4 armor shreds, and she was like, eh. Like I know they have vulnerable, so like yeah, we had some credit void, but it's not like the end of the world. Dude, I like my eyes are here. I think Wookiees, a lot of people are sleeping on. Obviously, power unit, of course. I think Asajj is going to be fantastic. I look, we're not even gonna remod yet. Let's just fucking run one. Look at this shit. I doubt we're gonna win, but just look. Oh wow, you can look at B team because they both have string mentions. Oh, that's some QL. Oh. Oomst. The funny man. Man, he also technically needs to be alright now with Asajj. God damn it, dude, this era is some of the like probably the hardest release window I can ever think of. Save for like what, like a Malik release was fucking sweaty. But it was only sweaty because I tried to sneak in Django, and that was a dumbass move. That was like the first stupid move I ever made in this game. And it's all been downhill from there. This is attacker Kron. We do not want attacker. Give me D speed support health. I mean, I would like it would be cool. He accelerates us so much, but it's not gonna put IPD there. Nah, IPD is no longer harmless. I guess technically true for him, but I still it would probably be pointless here, right? This is something I feel semi-strongly about, while completely recognizing that this is a utter waste of Asajj, who will be a probably stronger than Afro team in her own right. She may surprise me the most out of the new teams. I feel like I had a pretty accurate feeling about where they all stood going in. It was more so just like, I mean, the Afro initial defense results are definitely a pleasant surprise. It was one thing to be like, hey, this Afro stuff sounds pretty okay. Like, I took her to R10 and gave her good mons for a reason, but it was still just like, I just pushed her at the deep end and was like, I don't know if this is anything. Go get him, champ. And she actually went and got him. That's like kind of insane. Point being, wait. He only marks separatists, right? No. He can mark like L3 and shit, right? Wait. Grievous mark IG90? Healthiest droid ally until the end of their turn? I mean, separatist droids can't be revived. What are the other separatist mentions? There's a big boy. He can kind of not really handle himself. I feel like his defense has probably got awful. Eh. Could be worse. Could be a hell of a lot better. Wait. Take damage. This is actual damage. Who am I thinking of? No, this is for Rebel Fighters for the Andor era stuff. That team is interested in forcing damage procs, but they don't have access. I mean, Oh, fruit pie, I already don't hate this. I'm just gonna try it. Whole point being, look at how tanky we are. Don't feel very tanky. Look how tanky Afra is. I don't. This is the thing. This is why I want to remod this squad. Afra is assuredly tanky. The rest of them probably not very much right now. Grievous is 100% not. Grievous I actually demodded for this week for the first time. Yeah, also I should not be doing Drain first. I did. It's just ingrained habit at this point, but I do not think this permutation of this squad wants to cooldown crease immediately. I think we are playing for an early siphon. Alright, that ability block is pretty much checkmate. Let's correct it. Whoops. So right now we are at 304 speed, 75% armor. Hello. We're probably not getting better than those, or one would think. Probably same sentiment here. Possibly just the best it's gonna get. It's not bad. That's like wildly over expensive, right? We will leave it be. Wait, no, we want to be on health primers. We want to be on. Yeah, this is the other thing. I am technically incorrectly modded, I think. I think we want to be on health primaries for the weapons protection, right? Unless we're actively going into a percent health matchup. And it would have to be enough percent health to, like, really fucking suck because we have the initial shielding. Okay, we have 0 options on this. Okay, that is not entirely true. not ideal. Closer. There's up scoundrel. Maybe something like this? Alright, so we start here. I feel like I did give him a crit avoidance arrow. Yeah, he got a crit avoidance, but his defense is probably... I mean, I've seen worse, but... Wow, does he actually just have, like, solid base defense? We really don't have much on mod. It's, like, just this one mod, is it not? Really? He has 62% base armor? Really? That is actually kind of wild to me. His crit chance is problematic. God, if this squad is good as BT1 and inevitable R10 some point down the road. I mean, if the budget wants him to be interested in defense and his base defense pushes it harder, then, like, we are kind of having that conversation. Kind of a weird blend we're trying out here. 72% armor. Dude, his base is so high. Like, what the actual? Like, we are barely prioritizing defense right now. We have it on 3 mods. Plus 1 set. IG90 I have, like, on a weird hybrid of armor, tenacity, and potency. Just like a splash of potency to try to get him to lane more, tenacity just to help him stay active a bit. You need mods. And frankly, I don't think I'd particularly care if you take turns that much. Like, at all. Like, I think you exist solely to provide IG90 mark. Do you not? Especially if you're going to be a squishy little boy. You can just sit there and watch. Yeah, your AoE would give us some amount of siphon, but just to refresh. For separatists, yeah, like GG can't be revived, but if that's the cost of doing business, so be it. GG does not get like a couple of side benefits. Not deal breakers. Not deal breakers by any means. He's only Relic 7, so there's only so much expectation we can have of survivability for him, but do your best, champ. Sure. Alright, before and after. There's a read that BT1 should even get off of damage, that's isn't there? Put him on bulk 2. I don't like you going again already. That feels incorrect. Look, you just ate a double mass. Not the best for a siphon. I never got to actually PT1 anyway. Are we supposed to save this to make another summon? I stanking it out. Amen. At last. Wait, where did the mark go? Oh, he peeled. Whoopsie. I don't think I hate this. It actually flows kind of decently. Now, there's a fair question of how much of this is owed to support run. Curious for the mark or something else? Yeah, it's for the mark. Just messing around. We don't really get that much early siphon out, I don't think, without the GC Omicrons. He's not as tanky with the speed set. Does Grievous marking allies generate siphon? I wonder. Will increase, and then she's control from there. So yeah, definitely she was making very good use of support crown as well. Support crown is good, it turns out. But also, yeah, I'd imagine it will feel a lot nicer having the juicy benefits active. God, yeah, I completely forgot that this was Omicron locked. That's gonna make IGND so active. I mean, this is a nice bonus if it happens. Yeah, we'll see, man. I really don't know what to do with her. I'm pretty sure she would be more effective on offense. But I mean, she's just getting started, right? Should I just let her cook for the rest of the week? Collect more data? Starful should almost certainly be on offense for 2+. I gave him one shot. Bebeshu, not really a real fight, though. I mean, it is and it isn't, right? But them, I don't know about either. I feel a lot better about the split if I also had Starkiller Crown this week. Alright. I think I was planning on doing some eugenics. I'm getting kind of tired. I'm feeling a little bit better now that I got some medication going, but I'm not like... I'm feeling better than I was when I took it, but I'm not like better. Eugenics is also new, pretty fun. Not really a Binding of Isaac player, but I'm gonna grip on Fire Emblem. Alright. I think I'm gonna chill for the rest of the day. I do plan to start ramping up streams as I'm feeling healthier. Whenever that may be. Hopefully soon. Alright. I managed to not throw it away. Good games to chow. We'll be back definitely 2 days. Do we do anything tomorrow? I don't know if we need a round review. We already kind of went through our mistakes if we want. If something comes up, I'll stream. Okay, 2XKO and Eugenics. Won't love any excuses from him right now. So we'll see if the opportunity arises. Alright, good luck out there. And good luck next round. Oh wait, tomorrow is the start of next round. I'm so fucking thrown off when I miss days. Yeah, then we'll be back tomorrow. Later.